Hello, Fremont.Church family. I wanted to check in with you with a little, hopefully, inspiration for living on mission with Jesus. And no, I'm not driving, so don't worry, I'm parked. I'm actually parked outside of Washington High School, where there's some summer workouts for my son's baseball. And today I want to just mention this idea of being an ordinary missionary. And it's an appropriate place to do that because when we talk about being a missionary, it doesn't mean flying across the world and uprooting your whole life necessarily, though some might be called to that. But all disciples of Jesus are called to live and be a light wherever God has them. And so, we often talk about the Great Commission, about going and making disciples of all nations and baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything that Jesus has taught. And that's our calling, is to make disciples. And he's saying, as you go along the way, as you're living your life, who has God put in front of you? What spaces? For us, it's a whole new adventure with a new high school for our son. And we're called to bless the people that come along our path, along that journey, as we're just parenting, just doing the thing that you do at this stage of life. And it's our neighborhoods. And, we just moved into a new part of Fremont. And so it's getting to know not our neighbors, but also, going to the local coffee shop and making ourselves available and present in those places, and seeing who God might put on our path. And so I would just encourage you to think about that. What does that look like for your life? Where if you think about the places you go as you're going about life, as you're doing the things that are just a part of normal day life, who has God asked you to bless? And that's simply what it means to be on mission, is to just be looking for people to bless and ways to bless them. And God does so much in those relationships. God does so much in just those simple, everyday things of life. So think about that, pray about that. That's why we encourage people to prayer walk, just to listen to God and his heart, and listen to the places and people where you are, so that you can be there and be a blessing, be a connector, helping people to see the love of Jesus. So I'm going to get back to hanging out here and meeting new parents, but I would just encourage you to do the same thing with the rest of your week. Think about the people and the places that you're currently in, and what might God be calling you to do, and who might he be calling you to bless. Have a great rest of your week. Love you. See you soon.